Immediately after the death of Queen Elizabeth II in September 2022, her son became King Charles III. However, his coronation is scheduled for May 6, 2023. Even with all that planning time, he could hit a major snag in Charles's relationship with the current queen, Camilla Parker Bowles. Some royals and experts have raised the possibility. The Church of England is very involved in the coronation process, particularly as the monarch is appointed as Supreme Governor of the Church of England. But crowning Charles means breaking precedent and possibly going through a lot of red tape. This latest collection from the Royal Collection has made history time and time again. Queen Elizabeth has broken the record for the longest reign. She and Prince Philip have the longest royal marriage, and soon King Charles will put the church in a unique position. Royal expert Anthony Holden noted that the Church of England has never crowned a divorced man as king, adding let alone one who publicly confessed to adultery. The women involved wanted to be crowned queen. Holden also claimed that the late Robert Runcie, former Archbishop of Canterbury, told me that it would require a revision of the coronation vows. According to reports, this would require a new Act of Parliament. But wait, more measures may be taken to tackle this problem, as Parliament will reportedly not discuss royal matters without the monarch's permission. This means the Prime Minister needs King Charles's permission to deal with the fallout from the affair. This bureaucratic cycle can lead to what Runcie calls a constitutional crisis. With the death of Robert Runcie, the current Archbishop of Canterbury, Justin Welby, is said to be ready to push ahead with coronation plans. Other inside reports even claimed Welby was waiting for the case. A spokesman for Lambeth Palace reportedly said that society and the Church of England have obviously changed a lot since then. Some pointed out that although Charles had an affair with Camilla, there is a precedent for this coronation. George IV was cited as an example. Debate then ensued on the status of each party's ex-spouse. Until death, and the idea of tying coronation to the church meant that individuals could not remarry, even after divorce, unless their former partner had died. Finally, of course, there was the chaotic nature of the whole affair, which is talked about to this day. Prince Harry has become the first royal to address what he says are disgraceful allegations of sexual abuse against Prince Andrew in a new memoir, Spare, which was officially published on Tuesday. The Duke of Sussex has written about security concerns after he and Meghan Markle stepped back from the royal family in 2020 and has mentioned his uncle, the Duke of York. Meg asked me one night, "You think they'll never lift our security, do you?" Harry wrote. "Never," Harry said, he replied. "Not in this atmosphere of hatred. And not after what happened to my mother." He added, "Nor after my uncle Andrew. He was involved in a disgraceful scandal, accused of sexually assaulting a young woman, and nobody so much as suggested he would lose his security. Whatever complaints people have about us, sex crimes are off the list." Last year, Andrew split out of court from Virginia Giuffre, who in 2001 accused members of the royal family of sexually abusing her when she was a minor in a lawsuit filed in New York. Andrew has repeatedly denied the allegations over the years. He officially stepped down from royal duties for the foreseeable future in 2019 after a disastrous interview on BBC Newsnight. In the interview, he did not distance himself from his longtime friendship with the late pedophile Jeffrey Epstein or express sympathy for Epstein's victims of sex crimes. Andrew was stripped of his military title and royal patronage in January 2022. With the Queen's approval and consent, the Duke of York's military attachment and royal patronage has returned to the Queen, Buckingham Palace said in a statement. The Duke of York will continue to refrain from official duties and will defend this case as a private individual.